Last year, I'd said that I'd be taking the week of Christmas off. I thought that this year would be a little less hectic, but I was wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking the rest of the week off. Not only am I trying to get the review of an hour-and-a-half movie done, but I've also been getting a lot of work done on Growing Around too. But I do suppose I should give you an update about some things that I've fallen behind on. There's plenty to talk about, and where do we always start? With SpongeBob. So, did you guys hear there's a new movie coming out really soon? Because I totally have. I've even seen the trailers. But I'm not letting them affect my opinion on the movie in any way whatsoever. Why? Well, 3 words. Truth or Square. Truth or Square, despite how terrible it was, it had a really great trailer. I don't usually put much stock in trailers anyway. Have you ever seen the trailer for a Shyamalan film? I mean, trailers can make total shit look completely awesome. And it cuts both ways too. I've seen trailers for great movies that make the film look absolutely terrible. Don't worry about it. I'm going to watch the movie and I'll review it when it comes out, whether it's good or bad or whatever. Just know that my expectations are going to take the trailer out of the equation. Also, did you guys hear that Stephen Hillenburg is coming back to SpongeBob as well? Because I have. How could I not hear something like that? I kind of thought that I might disperse people constantly telling me about this by making a line in my To Love a Patty review. I don't know if he'll quote-unquote fix SpongeBob. His leaving wasn't the only thing that led the show astray. A lot of it was Nickelodeon demanding larger seasons and more episodes and more seasons. Notice how season 9 is shorter and most of the episodes are better than in previous seasons? It's all about focus and cohesion, leadership and communication. There needs to be someone who can and will bluntly say that there's a place that the show cannot go. No show can do everything, and there are some things that most shows shouldn't do. Whether Stephen Hillenburg is able to return the show to its former glory or not, whether the movie is good or not, they're definitely worth a chance, and I'm going to give them each a chance. When am I going to review Rainbow Rocks? When I'm not in the middle of reviewing another movie. What did I think of it? The same thing everyone else thought about it. It's very good, better than the first one, fixing many of the problems with it. Speaking of movies, yes, I'm still going to review Meet the Robinsons, It's Such a Beautiful Day, and Marcene's Moms. Probably in that order. I realized that I needed to take a different approach with movies and admirable animation, especially with something as artful as It's a Beautiful Day.
Bill picked up his new medication, went home, and masturbated for 7 hours.
Yes, the song went on way too long in my To Love a Patty review. I've added an annotation letting you skip over it. I've really got to get a proofreader or something for my videos. And a fact checker. Yes, Sabergene is apparently a color. Still, kinda cliche. Hey Arnold takes place in Hillward City, not Aaron City. I have no idea where that came from. The last thing I want to talk about is the Trolls video. This should be fun. First, does it count as an actual animation? At least in relation to admirable animation. Even though I didn't really talk about the animation, sure. After all, right now I'm working on an atrocity of the YouTube Copyright School video, and that has little to do with the animation. People say that I block people who don't agree with me because of something I said in that video. Well, not something that I said, but something that I hinted at. First of all, this is kind of different than most opinions. I don't care if you like the Splinter or hate Last of the Star Makers, it doesn't bother me. But when your opinion may cause harm to another person, that is where I draw the line. By the way, another story got out about a guy killing himself because of these typical goofing around trolls, not a direct cyberbully. And I added that as a source to the video. Everyone telling me what a troll is now has to tell me what a feminist is. Ignoring my opinion on the movement, what is a troll more likely to say? Feminism's stated goal or some ulterior motive? Is it okay to troll someone doing something terrible? Well, when you start doing that, you have to ask where the line is, and people will always be pushing it further and further. People who were bullies use trolling as an excuse, and other trolls laughed along. Therefore, they have become intertwined. It's your fault for not doing jack shit to stop it. And why am I not blocking people who said that there was no difference between trolling and cyberbullying? 1, I never said that I would. I said that about someone else's video. And 2, if I did, other people wouldn't be able to see their ignorance. I could talk for hours on the subject, so I'll spare you some time and leave it at that. Right now, I gotta figure out who pooped in the peanut barrel.